We are reverse searing this steak right now. All right, let's get that steak off of there. We have just now taken that to about 100, 110. All right, now we're gonna actually add a little more coals to this. We're working on the char griller akorn. Get that grill grate out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it over on that metal table.
No, you're gonna put the grill grate down here on the bottom.
Oh, on the bottom, that's right.
Okay. Now, just leave it there. Leave the handle in there. That's okay. Grab that. Try not to burn yourself.
And you wanted that down there, don't you? All right, here we go. Hot stuff coming your way. We're going to hide this down here.
Okay, perfect. All right, thanks, Dad. All right, now let's churn that up. Where's our fire? Okay, let's just use that.
Oh.
No, where's our fire rod? It's over there. Go grab that. Got over there, but grab that. Let's turn the sucker up. Did you fart? Sound like. Hi guys. How's everybody doing?
All right, we've added some charcoal now.
Yeah. So we've added some charcoal. Why don't we put that grill grate back in and
heat that baby up.
let's get that sucker hot so we get some good grill marks. There we go. Nice job, Dad. All right. Hi guys. Saturday night. Having a good time here. Let's brush this grill grate too. You want to grab that brush over there on the table, and we are going to. We've got a nice thick ribeye right here.
Pound and a half prime grade ribeye.
Yeah. Yeah, prime grade. Picked it up for a cook we did earlier in the week. Hope you guys caught that. There we go. Look at that. Get that nice and clean. This is my Sapphire Blue Char Griller Akorn. Dad's rolling away a little bit. All right. And just actually, I broke this one in a couple days ago, and I've got this one right here that we broke in the night. We cooked did some filming a reverse sear steak that we're going to have for Instagram and for YouTube and for the website soon. We haven't really focused on YouTube ever. I don't really care about YouTube, but we should, so we're going to do a little bit more for that. So, yeah, my YouTube stuff sucks because I don't really care about it, and I'm going to maybe do a little more of that. I want to work with a videographer and hopefully get some stuff there. So we're going to let this, let's close that up, open that top.
Okay, we're going to open the bottom.
So we got the bottom vent all the way open. Okay. Oh, you can see the coals right there. Look at that.
How about the top?
And we're going to open up this top vent. And what we're going to do is this is going to turn into a blast furnace, okay?
Raging, I think is the word.
Air is going to flow through here, up through those coals and out. And it's going to go, right now it's at 200. Let me try to get a better shot of that temperature gauge. There it is. 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's going to, we just did this not a half an hour ago, and it rose to...
What was the temp on that?
Well, my digital thermometer, it just said hot, 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 H, 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 H. And then but the temperature gauge here, it read, it's right here, this is 650. This is 700 at the bottom here. Not quite getting a good focus there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm trying to get a good, where there's no glare. There it is. So, wow, we literally went from 200 to 300 in no time flat. Since I've been talking about it, since we opened the vents and closed it up, we went there. In the meantime, oh, there's that beautiful blue grill. I had to go back and find my beverage, of course. So we're here. St. Louis finally got some warm weather. Yesterday was probably the first really good day. I felt like the day before that was the 109th day of January, because every day was 50 degrees with a low of 30. Every morning I wake up and I'm seeing my breath and never got above about 50, but we've been in the 60s, and actually it broke 70 today.
Yes, it did. Lovely.
So here we go. We are now above 350, or just about hit 350, I should say. It's a little blurred. I gotta find the air. There we go. That's a little better. Can't get too close on that. And we are climbing fast. And once we hit this thing gets above 500-600, we're going to throw this giant chunk of steak on the grill. Now, I don't know what happened here, but it had this big old cut in the side of it, which is kind of cool. You can see how red it is because we only took it up to about 110. And we're going to give it a quick sear and pull it at about 125, at highest 130 maybe. So right now what we did a reverse sear. Okay, what does that mean?
Reverse sear, that means we indirect cooked that and smoked it till it got to about 100 degrees, and then we pulled it, and we're letting the grill come up to a higher temp, and we're going to sear it at the end to get some good grill marks and a flavor crust. More importantly, grill marks aren't as important as a flavor crust, and then we're going to carve it up and enjoy.
We're carve it live too, guys. So
yeah, this was the first cut off the end of the rib. Okay, so it has a larger spinalis than normal.
So what he's saying there is that when you get a ribeye, one end of the ribeye is near the loin, and one end is near the chuck. So if you go to a restaurant and order a ribeye, you want to order from the chuck end. Now it's harder to tell here because this has been cooked, but this is the dividing line here for the spinalis, and this is all spinalis right here. Normally it's just that little bitty thin kind of strip because you're getting it from the loin end, and most people think loin's better, but in this case, you want it from the chuck end, which is kind of, in my mind, I have a hard time remembering that, but you want to order your steaks or ribeyes from the chuck end that has a much fatter spinalis, which is, or cap muscle. Spinalis dorsi is the technical name for it.
It's the ribeye cap.
It's the most delicious part of the cow, most delicious and tender. It's as tender as tenderloin, but it's got a lot of fat in it, so it's delicious. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to jump over here again, and we're getting so close to throwing us back on. We are now at 450. Get that glare. I'm getting more glare. I forgot that. There we go. We're right at 450. This right here is 400. It's a little blurry. That one right there is 500. So we're going to, once we get this thing up to 500-600 degrees, we're going to throw this bad boy back on this acorn and get some grill marks, get some crust on it, and we'll be done. Now, some of you are going to ask why most people, and I did this for most of my life, I seared my steak and then I baked my steak. Okay, I threw it off to the side with no heat. I put some grill marks on it, throw it off the side with no heat, take it up to medium rare or rare, depending on what I felt. Now, later in my life, it's almost all rare. And why am I doing it the other way? And here's the reason. I mean, I'm gonna turn this back around on me, and so we can talk. If I can with my gloves on, I can't hit the button here. There it is. I think it is. There it is. Hi guys. I'm wearing my Ale Mary shirt. I got this shirt at a monastery. I'm not kidding. And they made beer there. They had a bar. Those monks are awesome. So I have an Ale Mary shirt on. So, okay, why do we do why don't you go over there, Dad, and let them know. Why do we do the reverse sear? So if we sear first, what's going to happen is that you're going to keep any chance of getting smoke penetration is not going to happen. So you want to smoke first. You want to add that flavor profile. If you sear first, yes, flavor crust is great, but you're not going to get any smoke. Okay? So what you want to do is smoke first, short of where you want it to be for your final temperature. You don't want it to be at, if you wanted to take it to medium rare, say, 135 or 140, you don't want to smoke it to 135 or 140 because you still have to get the sear. So you want to take it off at like 120. We kind of like it rare, medium rare, but actually we were screwing around with stuff out here, and we took it from 100 to about 110.
What kind of wood do we smoke that in, Scott?
A pecan. We use some pecan from Bob's Smoking Hardwood. So, good guy. Check him out on Instagram. He's got the best smoke wood I can find. So we smoke it first, get all the smoke flavor, and then pull it off, crank up the heat, and we sear it. So we get the best of both worlds. You get that smoke flavor, plus you get that sear, that flavor crust, those grill marks, whatever. So that's why we do the reverse sear. I'm going to warn you, if you've never done it, once you do, there's no going back. There's no going back. You are never going to go back to cooking it the other way. Reverse sear is the only way to go.
It kind of provides a more even cook. A lot of times when you sear first, you'll get this gray ring around
Right.
the edge and some pink in the middle. But
Good
when
call.
you do the reverse searing, you indirect and smoke that and kind of cook it evenly, slowly, and then sear it at the end. You get that Maillard reaction on the crust, and the rest of it is cooked kind of evenly through. It's kind of like a griller's sous vide, in other words.
So, and what that is what you're basically, when you throw it on cold and you hit that, even if you let it sit on the countertop for an hour, which people say that all the time, you're only dropping the temperature like a few degrees. But by doing it indirect and smoking it first, you bring that temperature up inside that steak slowly, so it's an even cook, and so that when you do the sear in the end, you don't put the gray around the outside. And we're going to show you that because we're going to slice it right here live. Okay, so.
Well, you better hope it comes out like that.
So let's check where we're at.
Check the temp.
Let's see here.
It's at 119.
No, I'm talking about this.
Oh, that.
Let me get this in here. We are now at 550. Do we want to take it up to 600, or we want to go ahead and just do it now? I mean, we could probably. That's actually probably a little delayed. It's probably closer to 600 right now. That thermometer is. They're not the fastest read. It's not like an instant read thermometer. It's a built-in thermometer in the lid of your grill. So it's not like it's going to be...
We checked that against another thermometer, and it was fairly close. It was pretty accurate.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I think it's close enough. I mean, but so it's probably actually a little higher than 550, just because it takes longer for this one to read than what the actual temperature is. So maybe we should just throw the sucker on the grill.
Well, I think that's not a bad idea.
Let's see here. Let's peek in there. Oh, that's hot. That is.
Don't melt your phone.
Yeah, I might melt the phone. So if I lose you guys, sorry. But we're going to go ahead and throw the steak on right now. And we're going to leave this probe that I have in it. Oh, look how big. Watch this. You ready? For all you guys that tuned out while we were heating up, you missed that. That's great. You hear that thump? That thud?
It's about 1 2/3 pounds prime grade ribeye.
Yeah, it's a little over 1.5 pounds. All right, so we're gonna let that sear, and it ain't gonna take long, people. You're gonna see this as we flip it, as we check it. Oh, but wait, I don't really cook anything. That's what my haters say. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I'm cooking right now, baby. Look at that. I'm cooking with some serious heat. Yeah, and I get to eat more prime grade steak. I've already devoured one for all the filming we did earlier. Just enjoyed the heck out of that. I'm gonna actually. This has been on there now. What? Maybe 2 minutes? I bet you there's some grill marks on here already. Yeah, look at that. There's already grill marks. So I'm not pushing a lot. I'm just giving a little extra. Little nudge to try to, just trying to get it, get some more contact with the grill grates. All right. Oh, I see what you're saying. So,
It might be time to flip or turn.
yeah, we might want to go ahead and turn this right away.
Oh yeah, look at that. You need to flip that. Yeah.
No, we're gonna go ahead and flip
Look
it.
at that crust.
I'm just giving a little bit of I want that better contact with those grill grates. I still don't know what the heck happened here with this giant cut in the side of that. I mean, somebody just got a little aggressive at the butcher with the knife.
That's not going to be perfect crosshatch grill marks, but it's going
not.
to be a good
It's
flavor
so hot
crust.
that if I waited for the crosshatch, you can see where it's roasting here. It's browning. That whole steak was a different color on that side, and it's browned up.
Just a little flavor crust.
It's phenomenal. And for those of you who we haven't used it yet, but we're going to be popping the cherry in that bad boy. So my son Finnegan keeps wanting to come up with a name for it, like the sword in Lord of the Ring called Sting. He wants to call it. I don't know. He's come up with like about 20 names. We haven't figured it out yet. By the way, I asked if he wanted to do it tonight. He didn't want to. Wanted to do the Instagram live, but tomorrow is his 10th birthday, so maybe we'll do something tomorrow night, get him online and show you guys. You guys can all wish him a happy birthday. But Finnegan turns 10 tomorrow.
Look at that blazing fire you got under there. man.
Oh, God, look at that. Afraid to get my phone any closer, it might melt. I don't know how hot it is on the back. Oh, it's warm. So, again, we're cooking this on my sapphire blue acorn. I'm gonna let that sear. We can actually close this lid and give you a good look at this bad boy. There it is. It's a Kamado, but it's not a ceramic Kamado. It's a stain. It's a aluminum Kamado, double walled with insulation in between. And like I say, what I like to say about it is it does 85% of what a ceramic Kamado does for about 25% of the cost. So
it's an affordable Kamado.
This is your first step into. Oh, we got some nice color right there. All right, so we're at 118 right there. Okay, so we're gonna keep this going. Get a little more browning on that side. I want that to be about 125, and then we're gonna pull it, and we're going to let it rest for just a little bit, and then we're gonna slice. I think resting is a little overrated. We let that one rest, but this last one we just did. But we're gonna do this one, do it well. So Shane Talents says I'm really doing the same thing right now. Nicely done, Shane. I saw my boy, this Juke and Q.
Hey,
Adam is here.
I'm a fan of Adam.
Adam's great. He is out in Colorado. I saw him on earlier. I wasn't really paying attention to the comments, so I didn't really see who else was on here, so I'm sorry. That's the only person that I kind of noticed, because I was kind of trying to keep an eye on this wicked hot fire. We're up to 123.
Getting close.
Getting close.
Hey, you know what I think is a neat feature on this grill is you can remove that center ring to add coals or smoke wood. I think that's pretty neat.
So this right here on this acorn, see this ring right here, this little inset, I can lift that out without having to take everything off and throw in fuel or smoke wood. And Adam had a good point too, that you don't really have to let it rest as much with a reverse sear, because it's you take it up slower. You don't get those juices as excited as quickly, so they don't,
They've already distributed.
Yeah.
You want to move that steak back a little bit, and I'll show how that.
Oh, we're at 127, so we're gonna have to let's take a look at underneath here first. We need to pull this bad boy off. Oh yeah. We're gonna take this off, and we'll take it off while we're letting it rest. We'll show a couple of the things about this grill. So Dad's gonna show you this, and hopefully he's gonna do it.
They've got this neat gizmo here.
Slow on. There you go.
Yeah, that you can move your rack with.
That's
but you can also go in here, and this is really cool. You can pull that out.
Look at that.
And add charcoal or smoke wood.
Yeah.
It is cool.
So put that back in there. Or you can use that little tool, and you can get in. We took this off earlier with. Here, Dad, drop it in there. We didn't really show that earlier when we took it off. Hi, Dorothy.
Hurry up, it's hot and heavy.
All right, drop it back in there, Dad.
Hold on. I'm burning my gloves.
This thing is, the reason this is so heavy is this is a
cast iron
grill grate. It is phenomenal. I mean, this comes standard on these grills. Most your Kamados come with a little stainless grill grate, and then you have to pay extra for that for the cast iron. This one's great. And see the little hole right there? A little hole right there. You got that? Yeah. Go find that, Dan. It's right behind it. This is brilliant.
This is a great. You used this long ago before we were ever doing any of this stuff.
The last grill I ever paid for was a char griller AKORN. Look at that.
Look at that. There's your double level.
Look at this. You can put a whole slab of ribs in half, and you can put a whole slab on here. You can 2 slabs without using any sort of a rib rack, without the ribs touching each other. It's great. See that? Oh yeah.
Pretty cool.
All right, I'm gonna go over here. Just leave that open. We're gonna go over here and check this bad boy out. Oh yeah. Ready to see that sliced? This spinalis here is just a monster. It's all spinalis right there. I cannot wait to mow that down. Dad, you want to why don't you come over here? I'm gonna slice. Come over here.
Sure.
And I'll come up there and I'll slice. All right, you hold that.
Yeah, I'm in charge of the camera now. Watch out, folks.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
All right, so okay, thermometer. It's ready to go. Got Dad's antique fork right here. Look at that.
Hold on. You're moving it around too fast.
Yeah, that's what she said. All right, I had to go there. All right, so here we go. Here. You ready?
Are you ready?
You ready?
Let me see that knife. Oh, look at that.
Okay, let's go.
Oh. That is end-to-end perfection.
Hold on, watch. I'm gonna do how Kreutzer's does it. One slice. That's thick. That's a thick steak.
That is beautiful.
Now watch this breathe. Watch it. I'm gonna take a little sliver right there. I just want that sliver. That's all I want.
Yeah, if it gets to breathe a while, it'll bloom and even be prettier.
Yes, it will. But as you're doing food photography, just let that go. The oxygen. This will redden up so bad. Here, Dad. You ready for that?
Am I ready for it?
Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at it dripping. Look at it's this is as wafer thin as you can be, and it's just dripping. This is this thick. See how much that was dripping off of there?
I've seen people squeeze their briskets before, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody squeeze their steak before. But
Right,
okay, you go for it.
I'm gonna slice this little guy right here. Do this again. Let's see here. You ready?
I don't know if we're gonna pick that up or
That one's
not.
not dripping like the other one was. Oh, there it
There
is.
you go. I saw it.
There you go. This is,
Steak squirt.
yeah. Look at it. Oh, and there it goes. Look at it. Look at it.
You know,
Look at that.
it doesn't get any better
And it's
than
this
that.
thick.
What do we season that with?
We season it with very complicated spice blend. I like to call it salt and pepper. All right, so yeah, look at this. Look at the redness. Look at that.
And folks, for those of you that may say, hey, that looks like it's not done, that is not blood. That is myoglobin. It's a protein in liquid, and it is just delicious.
All right, Dad, grab a piece of that if you would or so desire. And look at this.
Look at that.
You see how thin that one? I'm afraid of. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not focusing here.
If you get it too close, it doesn't focus.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of come back.
All right, I'll just eat.
Here, Dad. Hail Mary,
Full of grace.
full of grace.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Man, that wood smoke in there is pretty decent.
And you know what? It's finally spring, you know, and I'm digging the fact that I'm out here grilling again, grilling more. At least not. I was always grilling because I had to, but now I'm grilling just because I wanted to come out here and grill tonight.
You know, I've been smoking my steaks and my tenderloins and such in oak wood a lot, but this pecan is just killer. I think I may have become a convert.
Oh, I love pecan. Pecan, great for beef. Pecan and oak. Everybody asks me smoke woods. What do you like? Here, grab another bite of that if you want. What do you like? Smoke woods, and I like pecan and oak for beef. I like peach and pear for pork. But pecan actually works really well with, oak too, with pork as well. I mean, it's just a really versatile wood.
You know, if you had to pick one, pecan would be the universal wood in my book.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would go oak. I would go oak first. Red oak. I like the smoke ring. I think I consider smoke ring.
All right, your battery power is getting pretty low here, boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sign off, guys, because I am out of juice. We've been filming all day on that phone, and we are basically.
It's getting dark in the.
All right, so I'm gonna take this back from Dad, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this off before we run out just completely. So let's do this. Let's do this. Hey guys, thanks for hey Dad, you're on camera. Thanks for coming out. We really appreciate it. Thanks for checking out the Griller AKORN. I'm the new brand ambassador for them, so I love their grills. I just want to let you know that. Thank you for just watching us grill and do silly stuff and eat steak and drink beer and do what we do, man. And
you know what's cool about that? You were using this grill before any
yeah,
opportunity for a sponsor came about.
Right. Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, the last grill I paid for. All right, guys. I got to get out of here before this thing cuts us off. Bye-bye. In live video.